Reality check, man, from your device. You know it's a unique one, aromatic realistic TV. Anyway, today, my viewers and subscribers, I am here to talk about a press conference Dana Williams and Fayval Williams. Now, my viewers and subscribers at home and who are presently living in the diaspora abroad, anytime we see Fayval Williams and Dana in our room, we know that is destruction. And how we know that it is destruction? The evidence is there, the facts is there. Fayval Williams destroyed the education system. Fayval Williams named down the education system like a duck and chichi. And now Dana says she that deal with press. And a pay misinformation, she come out and speak. Anytime Dana come out can speak, it gone viral. Not in a good frame or a good sense, but it gone viral in a negative way. Because this lady don't know one thing, what she a chat say. But it is the responsibility of us as Jamaican at all times, when these people come out and make a press conference, trying to make the Prime Minister look good after he was caught one more again in nepotism and cronyism. He was caught again by the Integrity Commission in corruption. Him and him business partner. They violate building code. So everybody that try to come out can try to map up and clean up for this man, when this man is not trying to map up and clean up after himself. So this is what taking place over the years. They get the people who they claim that are intellect. You know, pay some money and go to college or university, get one piece of paper, then come back out, them hire them. So when they make a mistake and they mess up, then carry them to come and try to come convince we, trying to tell us that Andrew Holness is a good person, or Andrew Holness Administration is doing a great job, when that is far from the fact. So we have to out here the analyze and dissect clearly so our people can understand. Because it's full time for our people to stop being misled by these bossy slave, incompetent baboons who claim and think that they are intellect because they have a little piece of paper. It's full time our people stop being used and abused by these people. So it's good when you have platform like Aromatic, who is going to come and point it out, break it down and dissect it, clear like crystal, so my people can understand that what this lady was talking about was pure garbage, pure shit. And we now make you confuse with people them again. Because you can't confuse the 1% up at Beverly Hills, Cherry Hills and all of them places. You can't. So you target we were in the ghetto and send out to no little bossy slave. We have one little piece of paper. We don't have no common sense. On go book smart. Because if they now have common sense, he would make Andrew Holness drag him in the mud and the use her like this. But anyway, my viewers and subscribers, before I get to that clip with Dana, there is something that she said that catch my attention. And I just want to pass it on before we get into the clip. She stated that this is an individual. She is referring to the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness. This is an individual that given his life support for Jamaica. She was referring to herself now, the way how she feel for what she sees taking place against Andrew Holness. That is her concern or her opinion. But she stated, you may ask me how I feel about this. Personally, I feel real bad what is happening. And I can tell you, because I see someone who is working really hard, really hard, to emphasize, really hard for our country. And who I see his reputation being tarnished month after month after month. She goes on and she stated, this is someone who I would like to see more leader-like in our country. This is someone I would like to see more leader-like leading Jamaica. This is not all about friend and your body. This is about you and Andrew Holness. Offer yourself voluntary to work for the Jamaican people. We did not beg you guys. So therefore, we the Jamaican people no owe no obligation. Uno come work and we pay you. Argument done. We can't pay you and your thief from we same time. Nothing can work so. So it's like the personal thing. We don't care about that, your personal views and how you feel about it. And reputation being tarnished and all of that. The Prime Minister is the one who is tarnished his own reputation. So you can't put that on we, the Jamaican people. We never send the Prime Minister to go and thief taxpayers' money. So you can't come that little pity party thing the power we, because we're not going to work with that. Anyway, Jamaica, we are going to go into the clip. And after I go into the clip, then we will dissect it. Take it away.
Brittany, I wish to hear from CVM. Just to follow up to that, Minister, can the Prime Minister effectively lead when his name has been linked to so many adverse IC findings?
I think the Prime Minister can definitely lead, and if you see what is happening, he is leading. He's leading our country very well. As I started this post-cabinet press briefing, I spoke about our unemployment rate at record low. When we got to 5%, I thought it was record, and we weren't going to go any lower. Then we went to 4%. Then we went to 3%, 3.6% unemployment. That is unheard of in Jamaica. And all of these things that we've seen where we are lauded around the world for, especially in terms of our economy, that was all done under the leadership of the most honorable Dr. Andrew Holness. He is the one that has led us through COVID.
Beautifully.
And led us beautifully through COVID. He is the one that has been steering us in terms of relooking the way we do infrastructure. When we look around our country, it looks completely different. If you ask any visitor who has not been to Jamaica for a while, how they feel about Jamaica when they come here, they say it looks like a very different place, and it is a good thing. And that has been led, all of that has been led by our Prime Minister. And so this is an individual who has given his life to really supporting Jamaica in our dream of becoming a country that is seen as meeting its potential. That's what he has done. And so you may ask me, how do I feel about this? I personally feel really bad about
your personality. Nobody cares what you want to think. Nobody cares what you want to think, Dana. Nobody cares about your personality. We pay you and we pay him for serve on behalf of the Jamaican people. Him go there and go thief taxpayers' money. Why you want with it do? Hug him up and shower him with love? It not go work, so we don't care about you and your opinion, what you think and how you feel. This is a voluntary job. Nobody never beg on no voluntary no service we can work for it. In exchange, we pay on and we pay on well. So if we not out there now and the thief with money, we have to talk about it. So we don't care about you and your personal feelings and how you feel about your body. I found no business that we don't talk about with money. We never beg on if we can work with it. We don't owe no obligation because we are pay on. And on top of that, we turn on and a thief with. Anyway, continue.
What is happening, and I tell you why. Because I see someone who is working really hard for our country, and who I see his reputation being tarnished month after month after month. And what does he do? He gets up every day and he holds all of us in cabinet accountable. He tells us we're not doing enough. You have to do more. And Minister Williams is here and she knows it. He keeps pushing us. Our country needs you to do more. And so this is someone who I admire, and this is someone who I would love to see more leaders like this in our country going forward. Leaders who are thinking big. Leaders who, in spite of any challenges, whether it's personal challenges to them or challenges to our country like a pandemic, get up and lead us well. And he has been doing that in spite of everything that has been thrown at him. And that says a lot about him and about his commitment to our country.
I said to my sister Anessabel Rose, another warrior in the social media world, for sending me this clip. Anna, my sister, I'm gonna go over there and support her. Give her the love, because she is a warrior that is doing great work. We don't care if you admire him or you not admire him. I know for business, as I stated before. A leader like that, we don't want in our country again. You can't want him. Climb up in your yard. Climb up in your yard, go put him in your house. Replace your husband with him, since you want him, because we don't want him. We don't want nothing like this. We don't want nothing like this a criminal, my friend. You understand? So get that to your head. We not depend that, we don't know. So anyway, Jamaica, we go and dissect it here now. So let us go over what she has just stated, my viewers and subscribers. When the reporter asked her the question about the Prime Minister leadership and all of that, she said, I think the Prime Minister can definitely lead. He is leading our country very well. When we talk about our unemployment record at an all-time low at 3.6%, she make it clear that it is unheard of in the history of Jamaica. She did not stop there. And all of these things that we are seeing, where we are lauded around the world, where people praise we around the world for the kind of economy what we have. Me don't know who she talk to. Me don't know which people around the world, they laud them, they praise them for the economy that we have. She goes on and she stated, especially in terms of our economy, that was all done under the leadership of Andrew Holness. She continues, he is the one that had led us through the COVID and led us beautifully through the COVID. She continues, he is the one that is steering us in terms of relooking the way we deal with infrastructure. In our country, it looks completely different. She touched on visitor. If you ask any visitor who has not been to Jamaica for a while, how they feel about Jamaica when they come here, it look like it's a different place, and it is a good thing. She's referring to Andrew Holness now. This is an individual that given his life support for Jamaica. You may ask me how I feel about this. Personally, I feel real bad about what is happening. And I tell you why. Because I see someone who is working really hard, really hard for our country. And who I see his reputation being tarnished month after month after month. This is someone who I would love to see more leader-like in our country. These are the words of Dana Morris Dixon. How she feel about Andrew Holness. This is not all about feeling. This is not all about how you care. This is all about we the citizens of Jamaica have to deal with a criminal. Someone who we trust. Someone who volunteer themselves to come and work for the taxpayers of Jamaica. Who in return we turn around and we pay him, and we pay him well. But behind our back, he's stealing from us right, left, and center. And you in that room telling us about you watch and see how the Prime Minister reputation been tarnished. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. But we don't care. The facts is the facts. The reality is the reality. And we're going to make it stick there. Anyway, Jamaica. Anyway, Jamaica, let us dissect it. And we are going to start with the Prime Minister. But before I start with the Prime Minister, I have a personal assistant that is going to drill in Dana Morris Dixon press conference release yesterday. So without any further ado, my assistant, Mr. Woodpecker, drill out this for me. And then after, the Matic will come back and deal with it. Take it away. So anyway, my viewers and subscribers, that's my new assistant. We're not going to see him around here a lot. You understand? So to drill in at some of them boy a press conference. Because as I said, you know, we are here to analyze and dissect. Our people must not be confused anymore. Our duty that around here now. So let us dissect. She touched on the Prime Minister and leadership. And can the Prime Minister lead? No. It's simple. 28 bank account. $3 trillion missing under his watch. A little youth from Cumberland Road. There is nothing wrong with that. Because we are from the ghetto, the garrisons. Inner city, rural communities. So when somebody elevate, we love that. But the kind of elevation what the Prime Minister elevate, where the Prime Minister now value over 300 million US, it not sit well with us as Jamaican. So therefore, he maybe can lead you, but there is no way the Prime Minister can lead us anymore. We don't want him anymore. 28 bank account, 3 trillion missing under him watch. A little poor youth from Cumberland Road. Remember, you know, Andrew Holness no come see no riches, you know. No andong, you know. No legacy, no andong to him, you know, traditional wealth. You understand what I say? Alright, that's the thing there. So, where leadership is concerned, he need to step down. Because we, the Jamaican people, don't want him anymore. So anyway, my viewers and subscribers, these are some of the people that the survey show is in the 3.6% low unemployment rate that they are talking about. Here is some goat thief that is in that 3.6 unemployment bracket. Take it away.
Put it back. You shouldn't take it off, man. Bumbo will look up in this. Look up in this. That hold on here.
These are the category of people that is in that 3.6 low unemployment
when
rate.
When your teeth, you never have your hand over your face. Huh? When your teeth,
pray they last and turn up.
Huh? I'm saying, can't give a cutting shorts here. We have to put in the back of your feet. Huh? You shouldn't. Look how far when you come from and out to the goat. Eh? Huh? You can't go buy one goat and raise. You don't have car, you can't go run taxi and buy one goat and raise. Huh? 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 Huh?
And we grow them money. Then 2 years. Live around here, we grow them. We can't believe say this a man a thief. Hard life. Hard life. Take the youth them. So anyway them can't get it. The youth them out there they try hustle it. 9 years of sufferation under your administration. Anyway, continue.
Are you? We're not going to sell batty. We're not going to sell batty and buy goat if you don't want goat. Huh? 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 No, for going to stop come here come beard too, because when you come here come beard, I'll river here. When you see the something them around, watch people things.
You know what one cost me? You know what one cost me?
Yeah, but pay. We don't want to hear that. I dead you for dead drunk, bro. Dead you for dead.
We don't want to hear what you want pay back. I dead you for dead drunk. I dead you for dead drunk. So Jamaica, let us go into the truth behind the real economy. Because as we say, you know, a whole me a drill in a day in a press release, you know. Because it's time for them to stop fool our people. So when we go into the real unemployment, what they go on in a Jamaica? The Jamaican workforce currently is 1.461 million. You hear what I just said? The Jamaican workforce currently is 1.461 million. Listen to this. 338,200 of those people were either wiping car glass, they sell sweetie, peanut bag juice, banana chips, phone card, some tomato, some orange, some lettuce, peanut drops, name it. Name it. The unemployment, what him said the world is lauding and praising Jamaican for. 338,200 of them people. Hustler. Sell banana chips, sell bag juice, tomato, plantain, drops, ripe banana, orange, wash dirty clothes, cut people yard. 338,200 is in that 3.6 lowest unemployment rate. Let's move on, Jamaica. 265,200 working in a Mr. Chin supermarket. They tie out flour, rice, sugar, cornmeal, bulgur, oil, we out chicken, carrying drinks, water. 265,200 in a Mr. Chin shop, they do that. It not stop there. 201,000 working in agriculture. Same little machine, dirty crocus bag round your shoulder, gone, jam one wall, so jam 1, 2, you plant banana, planting, cassava, everything just mix up. No structural agriculture. So when you look on the economy that they are touting about, the workforce not have no value in it. Because there is no substance. There is no valuable high-paying job in this economy. So this is the economy that Dana, the boast and the brag about under Andrew Holness. An economy will have 338,000. Man where they sell peanut, cigarette, phone card, banana chips, sky juice. A them thing that them a praise. 265,200 in a Mr. Chin shop. They weigh out flour, rice, cornmeal, sugar, bulgur, name it. And another 201,000. Just a regular go a bush full farm full of yourself. You want all lesson. At this, them a brag about. Anyway, Jamaica, let's move on to the COVID. As she touched the COVID pandemic. And since she take us back, let us look into the COVID. And let us look at spend without a formal contract. And we know in the COVID, our Prime Minister borrow a loan from the World Bank, the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, 750 million. It was a loan for the Jamaican people. 400 million out of that, Christopher Tufton can't give account for it. And remember, it was only one time in the pandemic the Prime Minister give the people 10,000. So we know that 400 missing under Christopher Tufton. And on my screen, the evidence is right here, because we're not talk without evidence. Audit flag 400 million COVID spend with no formal contract. Lead story, November 9, 2022. Permanent Secretary Dustin Bryan. Foreground and Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton. The article goes on and it says, Auditor General AG Pamela Monroe Ellis and team conclude that the Health and Wellness Ministry lacked transparency in its payment, which total to 293 million for quarantine facilities. That was in the pandemic. Let I go back over again. Auditor General, the AG Pamela Monroe Ellis and team conclude that the Health and Wellness Ministry lacked transparency in its payment, which total to 293 million for quarantine facilities, was unable to show formal contract for infrastructural work amounting to 124 million. So it simply means it's word of mouth. They didn't sign anything, no receipt, anything. Word of mouth Christopher Tufton used and spent 400 million. The article stopped there, it continued, and could not confirm or 147 million were transferred to the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development, a state agency and a non-governmental organization, NGO, was used weakness in the government policy. So Christopher Tufton spent 400 million on informal contract. And what that means, Jamaica, there is no written legal binding agreement with these contracts. That's what Christopher Tufton do with 400 million. So when you go talk about COVID, and you get 750 million in a COVID, forgive the poor people them who are in the suffer and the business people them, and Christopher Tufton alone take 400 million and spend it without no formal contract, word of mouth. You can't come chat to you about COVID. You can't talk to you about COVID. Anyway, Jamaica, the saga continue. Let us look at Infrastructure Jamaica. He is the one that has steered us in terms of relooking the way we deal with infrastructure. Anyway, Jamaica, take a look at our infrastructure that they are bragging and boasting about. Just take a look. That is it, Jamaica. So when she's gonna tell us now This is an individual in the Prime Minister that given his life to support Jamaica. And you may ask me how I feel about this. Personally, I feel really bad about what is happening. And I can tell you, because I see someone who is working really hard, really hard for our country. And who I see his reputation is being tarnished month after month after month. This woman must mentally disturbed. Anyway, my viewers and subscribers, stay tuned to Aromatic Realistic TV. Like and share and follow the movement over YouTube. We tell the I them say Aja and good road. The signature word, it remain Art of Love. Until then, Unanimatic will chat again. Peace. And the word is love. I'm out.